Let's go over some settings, in-game settings. All right, so for hotkeys, let's see here. Okay, for hotkeys, I like everything quick cast. And trinket to be the backtick, the tilde key. And then we have abilities and summoner spells. Okay, so everything normal cast is going to be shift. For target champions only, I like to use shift space. I was kind of experimenting with shift T, but I actually prefer shift space. So we can just do that here. Okay, and then for items, yeah, trinket, normal cast, shift. And then we have player movement. This one is really important, player attack, move, click. So what this one does is when you press the key A, it's going to attack move. So it looks like this, where we have, if I press A, it just attacks. Whereas before, if you press A, you'll have this auto attack, or the ring here, because you would press it and then attack. But
surrender now.
It would just remove that extra click. It was hard to adjust to after many, many years of playing this way in other RTS games. But I'm very glad that I forced myself to stick to this. It's one action. It's more efficient versus two action. So it's just faster, meaning it's better. And I liken it to the quick cast of abilities. And so naturally, the player attack move, this is like the normal cast of the ability, Shift A. Definitely highly recommend this one. So it helped me remove pain on this finger from like clicking, 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 like this, right? And instead, I can just use my keyboard left hand. So it's helped with pain, physical pain, and then it just helps me kite better because, yeah, that's all I'll say about that. And then highly recommend that. Camera control. So for camera control, I like having zxcv as the replacement of F keys because I don't have F keys. But aside from, even if I did have F keys, I would still use this just because I like having my fingers very close to the home row, which is ASDF. And I don't like to make wide stretches for things. So that's what I do. Yeah, highly recommend. It's kind of maybe hard to get used to at first, but it's very, very nice. Communications. So I have on my way ping G. Yeah, basically just this stuff here. Yeah, I changed this to middle mouse button. And then chat history replaced that Z with an M. And then for menus, I don't have escape key on my keyboard. Item shop, I like using T for the same reason that I don't like removing, or I like staying close to the home row. Onto video, everything is set to medium with shadow off. Yeah, hiding eye candy and taking off screen shake. This was making me dizzy. Let's see here, sound, interface, everything 50 except for the bottom three. Let's see, this is, I think, really important. Show names above health bar, champion name. This is really important for me as a newer player. Just learning all the champions. There's so many different skins as well for each champion. There's so much to learn already. So this cuts it down to like, oh, I could just read the champion name. I don't like to look at players' names because sometimes it's just very distracting. So streamer mode is very helpful, really cool. I'm old school. Let's see here. I like, oh, I like this. This is chat off. Basically, every time you come into games, you won't be able to communicate through chat with your team. But pinging still works, so that's really good. Yeah, just turn off emotes and mute reactions. All the combat text is good, for me anyway. So onto game. My mouse setting is at 50. I'm at 800 DPI using a Logitech Superflight. I like 58. 58 is really nice. Highly recommend. Auto attack off. Target champion only as a toggle. That's the shift spacebar right there. Yeah, auto attack off is nice because you can right click like this, and it will never attack. Like this, it'll never attack. But if you have it on, then it'll start attacking, and you don't want that. So there you go. One thing that we can't do in this options UI is the scroll. I turned off the scroll because this mouse has a. I end up hitting the scroll on this mouse a lot, and it like makes the camera control very weird. So I just completely turned it off. But in turn, I can't even scroll through the menu, so I have to click and drag. But it's okay because I'm not doing that a lot anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much all my settings in game.